muchyate bandhanat. Bhayan muchyate bhitastu muchetapana apadaha. Durgam yatitaratyashu purusha purushottamam. Stuvam nama sahasrena nityam bhakti samanvitaha. Vasudeva shrayo martyo vasudeva parayanaha. Sarva papa vishuddhatma yati brahma sanatanam. Na vasudeva bhaktanam ashubham vidyate kvachit. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi bhayam naivopajayate. Imam stavamadhiyana shraddha bhakti samanvitaha. Yujyetatma sukhakshanti shri dhriti smriti kirtibihi. Na krodham na chamatsaryan na lobho na shubhamatihi. Bhavanti kruta punyanam bhaktanam purushottame. Dyausa chandrarka nakshatra khandisho bhurmaho dadihi. Vasudevasya viryena vidritani manatmanaha. Sasurasura gandharvam sayaksho ragarakshasam. Jagadvashe vartate dan Kṛṣṇasya sacharacharam. Indriyani mano buddhi sattvam tejo balam dhritihi. Vasudevatmakan yahuhu kshetram kshetrajña evacha. Sarvagamanam achara pratamam parikalpate. Achara prabhavo dharmo dharmasya prabhurachyutaha. Rishaya pitaro deva mahabhutani dhatavaha. Jangama jangamam bhedam jagannarayanodbhavam. Yogo jnanam tata sankyam vidya shupadi karmacha. Veda shastrani vijnanam etat sarvam janardanat. Eko Vishnur Mahadbhutam Pritag Bhutan Anekashaha. Trilokan Vyapya Bhutatma Bhunkte Vishvabhugavyayaha. Imam Stavam Bhagavato Vishnur Vyasena Kirtitam. Patedya Ichet Purusha Shreya Praptum Sukhani cha. Vishveshvaramajam devam jagata prabhavapyayam. Bhajanti ye pushkaraksham nate yanti parabhavam. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. It's getting very nice, very smooth. Oh, the sound is much better, yeah. Yeah. So did we get the chat working?
Yes, you have to refresh your website.
Whoa, slow down. We already did that one.
Oh, right. Yeah, so please.
Oh, so to get the chat client on your screen, please refresh the page. Reload the page. And then you'll get the chat, and then you can type your questions as usual. We got free networking, or is it the other one?
We switched to the other.
Okay. So, how's everybody doing? It's okay? Good. Fire's going nice. Everybody's warm, hopefully. Oy. Okay, so let's just go right into Nectar of Devotion. Tonight we're starting a new chapter Nectar of Devotion by Srila Rūpa Gosvāmī. And this is chapter 18, the character of one in ecstatic love. The previous chapter we talked about spontaneous devotion, and then we talked about the stage of ecstatic love. So now what is the character of a devotee who has attained this stage, the perfectional stage of ecstatic love? Rūpa Gosvāmī next describes the characteristics of a person who has actually developed his ecstatic love for Kṛṣṇa. The characteristics are as follows. 1. He is always anxious to utilize his time in the devotional service of the Lord. He does not like to be idle. He wants service always, 24 hours a day, without deviation. 2. He is always reserved and perseverant. 3. He is always detached from all material attraction. 4. He does not long for any material respect in return for his activities. 5. He is always certain that Kṛṣṇa will bestow his mercy upon him. 6. He is always very eager to serve the Lord faithfully. 7. He is very much attached to the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. 8. He is always eager to describe the transcendental qualities of the Lord. And 9. He is very pleased to live in a place where the Lord's pastimes are performed. That is, Mathura, Vrindavan, or Dwarka. So now, Rūpa Gosvāmī will describe these qualities one at a time. Utilization of time. An unalloyed devotee who has developed ecstatic love for Kṛṣṇa is always engaging his words in reciting prayers to the Lord. Within the mind, he is always thinking of Kṛṣṇa, and with his body, he either offers obeisances by bowing down before the deity or engages in some other service. During these ecstatic activities, he sometimes sheds tears. In this way, his whole life is engaged in the service of the Lord, with not a moment wasted on any other engagement. So let's talk about that. This description sounds like it was taken from that wonderful passage about Maharaj Ambarish. How he always engaged his body in going to the temple of the Lord, bowing down before the deity, touching the other devotees, or doing some work, some service related to Kṛṣṇa. So this is the activity of a devotee. The devotee is always utilizing his time very efficiently in the service of the Lord. He doesn't like to be idle. He doesn't like to be lazy. In fact, he doesn't. He wishes that he didn't have to sleep, that he didn't have to eat or rest or take care of the body, because these things mean that he has to interrupt his direct service to Kṛṣṇa and do something else, something unrelated. So the devotee is always busy. And we see, like Srila Prabhupada was incredible. He slept very little. He only slept like sometimes 2.5, 3 hours a night. The rest of the time he was always busy translating books and doing so many services, preaching, traveling. He was constantly busy, never a moment idle. So this is the mood of the devotee of the Lord, because he's getting transcendental pleasure from his service, his ecstatic love of Kṛṣṇa. So he doesn't want to stop, even for a moment. When we're getting pleasure from some activity, we don't want to stop. Like if there's a young child playing with companions, some kind of game, and then it's time for dinner. The child doesn't want to stop playing and come in. It's like, no, I want to keep playing with my friends, because it's pleasure. So similarly, the mature devotional service of the devotee gives him tremendous ecstatic pleasure. And he likes nothing more than doing things that he knows is going to give pleasure to his Lord. And when Kṛṣṇa is pleased, we're automatically pleased. You see, that's the secret of devotional service. If you want to be happy, make Kṛṣṇa happy. And when Kṛṣṇa is happy, we're automatically happy. And we don't require any particular, any separate, I think the bulb is loose. We don't require any separate endeavor to make our snotic plug the bulb. Try screwing in the bulb. To humor an old man, you know.
I can't touch it.
Use your blanket.
Remove the other.
Okay. So he doesn't like to be idle for a moment. He doesn't want to be lazy, and he doesn't need, factually does not need any other source